Hey y'all, it's me, Niecy Lynn. This is Friday, the 8th of April. This is Flosstube 119, who could believe it? And this is a Viking braid and bun because I am loving the Last Kingdom right now, but also, so the hairdo is for the Last Kingdom because that's great and we're watching another Viking show that I'm loving. But if you're not watching Julia, you're missing out. I am loving Julia so much. So I got all the Happy Mail this week, and I thought, what's going on? Then I remember my birthday's next week, so thank y'all. So I've got a big stack of fun stuff over here to go through in a little bit. We'll jump right into whips first. I'm dying of thirst. So I hope I get through this without becoming a dehydrated husk. I worked on Jane Bell, and she is a reproduction sampler by Krista at Just Stitching Along. Hey Krista, and she does the most beautiful things, and she sent me this beauty, and I love her. And I'm changing Jane Bell, she'll be in honor of Ukraine. I think I'm going to do either one or two Ukraine flags where the crown is there. Remember, I reversed mine because I'm a goob. And I started stitching my birds where my flowers should be. So then I put my flowers. So I think I'm gonna put a Ukraine flag right here. And then the word Ukraine is here. I worked on my green border some more, did the other flower, and I could put this on the back or something. So, because of course I thought I remembered everything this morning. I'm running late. Remembered everything. Nope, forgot to put a board. Forgot to grab a board, so this will have to work because it's a little see-through without it. But it is, I'm gonna send it to Charles when I'm finished. He made such a generous donation to the Ukraine Relief Fund. It is beautiful. I did change the colors up some, but it's beautiful either way. Look at this. Gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous. I could also see this being a fabulous burst sampler. If you wanted to do, especially for a little sweet girl, you could put her name in where Jane Bell, where her name is there, you could put the name, and then you could put the weight, the height, the date. I mean, you have room to work in everything down here because you could put the center of the date down here in the bottom of the border. So you could have her name and then put her weight and her length right there, or you could put the time, you know, you could do all three, whatever. But this, if you wanted like a more traditional looking, y'all know I've struggled with one for Catch because his little room isn't like baby. It's like Scandi boho kind of chic look that's, I don't know, there's just not a lot of proof to it. He was here yesterday. We had so much fun. He is such a little adventurer. He is still not fully into crawling. He still wants to army crawl, but he wants to walk instead. He pulled himself up on the coffee table and just went all the way around the coffee table, just up and down, up and down. So if you're looking for something like that, this would be a great option for something that could be displayed always and not just be so baby looking. That's my one regret with Kimi's birth sampler is I was excited and I hadn't, I looked at a couple of birth samplers. I didn't see what I wanted. So I just went crazy with all these little motifs and designs, and it is so busy and insane. It's just like, good grief. It'll make your eyes cross. So I wish now I had done something more like this that could be easily displayed anywhere always. Like not just in the room, but you know, like Mikey could sit in her bedroom forever without it looking like, screaming like so baby. The Blackbird Designs has one that's that way too, but it's like a ship. I didn't have it at the time either, but so I think that would be a birth or a wedding sampler. You could put like the guy's name and the girl's name on either side of here. Does that make any sense? Or am I just completely rambling this morning? I feel like I'm rambling. So you could put the guy's name and the girl's name and then center the date down here in this border and then continue the border on. And they would have something that could always be displayed and not look like, oh, this is only for our wedding. You know, that it would be out always. And I like that. I like when it is more everyday stitch, I guess, so that it can stay out and always be normal looking. So if that makes any sense at all. 5 minutes later and I'm just blathering. Who else got a little love this week? Oh, Spookhouse Selfies. Spookhouse Selfies. I started the other square. So now this square is finished except for the long stitches. This square is finished and I started on Frankenstein's monster here. And this is Spookhouse Selfies. It's by JABCO. If you order the button pack from them, there's the pattern and the pack number. You can get, they'll send you the pattern with it. These are the DMCs. This is a DMC conversion for it. They are such fun colors. Like I said, the minute, it was a gift, and the minute it got here, the girls were so excited to see it and wanted it stitched up right away because they just thought it was so fun. So, this square is totally finished. I just need to put the long stitches on these two white bands here. And so now I just have my Frankenstein's monster to do, and this one will be done. And so I can have it FFO'd completely by Halloween next year. I dyed my Ada. I didn't have any army green Ada, so I just dyed it myself. It's an apple green and camel, I think is what I used, on just a piece of, I'm gonna guess this is 16 or 18 count. Do I have it on here? Of course not. That would make so much sense. I'll have to go back and put it on there because that is something I've started doing, like on my Jane Bell. I can show you here. Oh, here, it's probably on this one. Easter House Trio, the fabric I used. This little tag, so if I ever get all my little things out, I won't have to be trying to figure out who goes with what. The little tag says who it goes to and what fabric is on the other side. So I need to go put one of these on here because I'll have it written down in my notes where I started it, and then I can go back and put a little tag on there. Well, there's Spookhouse Selfies. I was working on it. When did I start it? Okay, maybe September. Spookhouse Selfies by JABCO. Okay, I started it the first part of September. Put my chicken scratch on here. I'll have to get back to you on it because I don't see, I know it's written down here, but my writing is so ridiculously horrible. Y'all, it's bad. It's so bad. But anyway, I decided these are the DMCs. They're called for DMCs, but it comes with this adorable little buttons to finish it off on. And it has overdyes also, but there is a conversion for the DMC. And those are little eyeballs and things. So I'm so excited. I'm in the last square, and then I'm gonna make a little little bitty pillow out of it, I think. And then the girls will be so happy. Or put it on the top of a box. I'm not sure if I could find a box the right size. I may have a little wood box that size, but I have enjoyed stitching on this. It is so fun. It's a good one for when my eyes get tired, like late at night, or my allergies. Man, the allergies get your eyes itching. You have to take all the medicine, then your eyes get dry. So this one has just been a fun stitch, and I'm going to be happy to finish it, but sad to see it go. I used to have a teacher that used to say that. Now that teacher would be tarred and feathered, but he'd call me to the front of the room, and then he'd say, I didn't want anything. I just want to see you walk back to your seat. I did love him, though. He's precious. So, anywho, I don't know what made that come into my head. Oh, my gosh. Lord. I worked on my Bent Creek Flag of Stars. Like I said, I know that I saw Fat Quarter Shop still had some of the Flag of Stars kit. Mine came in a kit. I got it from Shelly at Just Stitching. She had them on one of her closeout little sales things she does one time. And so it is Bent Creek Flag of Stars. It's done on a piece of, what is it, 18 count linen over 2, and it is so dang cute. And you use the pearl cottons. That's the word I'm looking for. I'm always looking for words, aren't I? So there they are, just in the little bags. They fray up the ends a lot if you put them on drops. The ends fray really bad. And so I always just keep mine in the little bags like this if they're not on the little spoolie thing. If some of y'all have found ways to keep them from doing that, let me know. But they fray something awful. Awful, awful. Let's see. Oh, I can use the back of this piece of paper. It is so cute. It's another big, as far as like the stitch count, that 18 count linen is good size. It's easy to see. So I started on my big star when we were watching Benjamin Franklin this week. Y'all know I love me some Mandy Patinkin, and he is narrating the Benjamin Franklin special on PBS. It's so good, and I know I shouldn't use a straw and get the smoker's mouth, but I can't help it. But I have enjoyed working on this, and I worked on it when I was watching and listening to. I listen more than I watch. The Benjamin Franklin I guess it's a docu-series, because it's longer than one, I think, on PBS. But it was excellent, excellent. James fell asleep, but that's nothing new. He falls asleep a lot during our TV shows. But like I said, it comes in a kit like this, and it is so cute. They have all kinds of ones. They have little Halloween ones. I've seen candy corns and the cutest things, but this one has got to happen for my summer, because y'all know I do patriotic in the summer, so this has to happen for me. I love it. It has been a hoot, because I hadn't worked with any pearl cotton in a long time, and I am enjoying that. Like I said, I know Fat Quarter Shop has it. I saw it on there, because I tried to be sure it was still available some places. And so when I Googled it, theirs came up that it still had it. And there was lots of other little shops down under there that showed they still had it. So just look around on the internet. I'm like, see, I tell you, I'll use my bags. And look, I keep y'all a little tag in here. See? From Karen. Keep my little bag in here and keep a little note in there. So I tell y'all I use them. I don't know if y'all ever believe me, but I do love them. They are very fabulous, and I use them, and I think I have stuff in everything in the world. Okay, and I did, remember if I told y'all I finished my Scandinavian Tulips by Frankie? I didn't see it up on a Wicked Stepmother site yet. She's FFOing it right now. I did a mini stitch of it, and I loved it. I want to put it on in front of a little card. I went day before yesterday, sorry, with Aria, and y'all, she got here Wednesday morning in her purple and black fuzzy pajamas. Because y'all know Aria lives her best life. Whatever Aria wants to wear, she wears. She doesn't care. So, I mean, we've had a full week anyway. They spent the night Friday, and then we went to Eli's birthday party on Saturday, and then Sunday, which they had a blast at. Savannah's Tim is a 5th grade teacher, and he came, and Eli had a science explosion birthday party. And so Tim came in his like chemistry professor, you know, like Bill Nye jacket, like a lab coat. And they did all these little experiments. They had the best time, and James Williams had a fabulous time too. And she had it at the park under the gazebo. We have a beautiful park in Waxahachie called Getz and Daner Park. If you're ever in Waxahachie and you don't go through there, it is so beautiful with the trees and the Chautauqua. It's fabulous. And so it was there, and they had so much fun. So we had that. And then Sunday, all the kids came over for brunch. We had brunch here. I had chicken and waffles. And then we got about going our week. And then Wednesday, Aria gets here, and she has on her fuzzy pajamas. And her mom had a ton of stuff going that day. And so she was going to stay here with me, right? And we realized after her mom leaves, she ain't got no shoes. Literally has come in barefoot with no shoes on her feet with fuzzy pajamas on. Because Aria do what she want. So I said, baby, we got to go see Roger at the post office. We got to go mail stuff. So we go through the shoe bin. Well, she found a pair that used to be Keenies that fit, because of course they haven't had any shoes here since last summer, mostly, that just get left here, right? So she crams her feet in them, and she says, Shug, these are crunching up my toes. We go to the post office and we get back out, and she wants some Chick-fil-A. So we get it and come home because I needed to go in Joann's. But she said her toes were hurting. So I said, okay. So we come home and we eat, and she wants to play outside, and we stay out for just a little bit. Well, the wind here has been blowing insane. Like, I think it's 50 miles an hour. It's just nuts how the wind's blowing right now. It's literally blowed my little hummingbird feeders down. I went and fed, it died down a little bit last night, and I went and cleaned them all out and put some more in them because I've got tons of little hummingbirds back. But of course it had swung all the food out of it. So she wants to play outside and we can't. And I said, well, baby, if we can find you some more shoes, let's try to go back to Joann's, because I needed to get a card to finish this piece here on. So I went and, don't take Aria, we found some sandals that she could wear that were Keenies last year and put them on. They were fine. She had on black and gray, black and purple plaid fuzzy pajamas and blue and white striped sandals. She did not care. She did not care. She was in there, and y'all, you can't take her to Hobby Lobby or to Michael's or to Joann's, because you're going to have to mortgage the farm. She needs everything in there. But we found some cards and got done, so I'm going to FFO this weekend and get it sent to Frankie, because it is so cute. I told y'all I've loved working on the big one, and then this little one with these super cute little colors. It has been just so fun. So I'll just do it like that again so you can see the colors. And we found a little, there you go. We found a card, some cards to put it on, and we made some cards when we got back, and also we had all the fun. But y'all, she just, boy, she keep me right where I need to be. No fooling around. She is a hot mess. So that one, I don't remember if I finished it last week or not, or if I was just gonna FFO it. I don't remember if I got all my stitches in. And then I worked on, who's left? Easter House Trio. Sad day. My beautiful Waxing Moon Easter House Trio. And one who sent, oh, E. Martin sent that there is a Spring House Trio, which I didn't realize. But it is cute. Y'all know I love these. And then the Patriotic Barn, I went and looked up last week. Oh my gosh. It is fabulous. I have to get it. So I have to need it. I have to need it. Does that make sense? Make myself a note here, because I went and looked it up, and it is so dang cute. But I'm just stitching away on my beautiful Easter house. and I boo-booed. So I've taken out some of what I did. Now I have to go take out the rest because it's enough that it's gonna make my, it's gonna push everything over to the side and I won't be able to get my border right. So I've got to take out, I took out some already, but it makes me crazy sad when I do that. So my purple house here, I started my purple house right on the sidewalk, which is what I had done on the other one. But on this one, on the third house, the house doesn't start till one outside. See, it has the, where is it at right there? The surround is on the grass, not on the sidewalk. So I've taken out some of my purple and I could just widen the sidewalk and everything, but it's gonna push all my little designs over into my border. So I've just decided to pull it out and fix it. I don't usually pull out tons of things, but if it's gonna make the whole thing wonky, then I'll do it because I wanna do it into a drum again and I don't want it to be all wacky. So I love the blue, the purple and the yellow together. I changed my middle house to pink. And then this one is all done, I think. But I was wanting to do blocky stitching and I got off. And I'm off. So it will mess everything up. So I've got to take out that row and this row and then move everything over. Well, or just take out a lot of rows. I don't know. We'll play with it and see. But it is going to have to come undone. And those are sad times because I do not like taking out at all. But this is the cutest little design. So I took out just a little bit. I started to just keep on working on the bunting, but then it made me sad that I'd goofed up. And so I just left it. I set it down last night and just went, oh. But I did get some card made. All my mail got done. I'm not behind on mail, which are correspondence. So if you message me and you haven't heard back from me, I probably didn't, or if you don't get a package from me in the next few days, double check because you should have got it by then. So I was a little sad about my Easter house trio, but it is what it is. It can't be helped. I need to put this back in here real quick before I forget and get done. And so I'm gonna try to keep picked up. I don't know if my girl's gonna come today or not, but we'll see. And who is this? This one goes in here. I'm just getting everybody situated. It's so much easier if I make myself, you know, Brenda and Laura, they'll kind of pick up after each other and it helps so much. And it does. If you can, if not, when you get to the end, like you will have a crazy avalanche of mess. Oh, and I was gonna, shoot, I'll wear it for my birthday. CJ gave me my birthday present early and also brought me these. One of their trucks, they got left with like a flat of these. Black Forest gummies. Real fruit juice, gluten-free, fat-free, da-da-da. But anyway, he got left with a flat of them. And the place that they were going to, there was an extra flat on the truck. They got to mess up one load in the truck somewhere. And they didn't want to take them. So he like runs a truck yard. I don't know what else you call that. And so he called around at some schools, but they couldn't come get them or anything. And then he found because they had to stay in there like a refrigerator truck because they couldn't just get so hot because they'll go yucky. But he found a fire department down there, Houston, that took them. So they said, oh yeah, because they're sealed up, they're brand new, you know, And so they said they'd take them and, you know, give them out to kids at accidents and scenes and things like that. And share them around when they go to schools and kids come to them and all this. So, you know, your kids just make you so proud sometimes. My kids make me proud all the time, but things like that make me extra proud. Extra, extra proud. Micah helps people with their computer all the time. Keely does gardens and things for people that he does not have to do at all. It's extra. Like it's not like he does it just to be nice. Like they don't pay him to do it. There's some old people that he comes and plows their gardens and stuff. And my kids turned out great despite having James Williams and I for parents. Oh Lord. Okay, now I'm gonna try to get these things to pull up here because I wanted to show you here. What is this? Oh, James is showing me this Chris Mark castle that's for sale in Connecticut. So Krista, maybe we can all throw in. It's only 60 mil, but it's like a castle. Have y'all seen that? Chris Mark castle. It's on sale for 60 mil. If we all threw in, well, we could have some stitching retreats there, huh? Now, let me see if I can figure out how to make Pap's thing work here. Oh, there was Baby and Catch, but it went away. And if I could type, I could find her easier. I wanted to show y'all Nicole's finish if I can get this to cooperate with me. Why can't I find it now? I wonder if it's not going to pop up on Pap's. Oh, that's going to make me so sad. Okay, maybe I can pull it up on here. She just finished Autumn Town by Autumn Lane Stitchery. And it is so cute. So I'm gonna see if I can find it on their site. She finished it beautifully, but I was gonna show you hers. But I don't know why I'm on, this is James Williams' iPad. And it has him signed into things. Here it is. Autumn Town. And it is available in their Etsy shop. But it is so cute. And hers is beautiful. Let me see if I can get that to show. Autumn Lane Stitchery. And it is Autumn Town. And Nicole finished it. And I wanted to show hers. But the world does not cooperate with me sometimes. And DMC, Patty Pan let me know that DMC has a has some stitches available for stitching for the Ukraine. And now if I can get them to pull up. Well, of course, Patty sent me just a little thing and it went right straight to it. Now, of course, I can't find it. Look, one more place. It's DMC and it's let's see. No. Y'all know this thing hates me. I think well, there it is, Stitch for Ukraine. DMC.com, and they have some beautiful Ukraine stitches, but I can't get them to pull up on here. So go to DMC, and I don't know why the thing's hating on me, but Patty let me know that they have some beautiful, and they're beautiful patterns, and they're in their colors, and it is absolutely gorgeous. So hopefully that helps y'all some. Okay, Happy Meal, yes, oh then I have to pull up something on here too. Happy Meal, I got so much Happy Meal this week, and like I said, I couldn't figure out why, and then I realized it was because my birthday's coming up. I was like, what's going on? From Miss Ann, I tell you all the time, if you get a card from Ann, and Ann, I sent you a note, and I have not talked to you yet, When Ann sends you a card, you getting a card now. Look at that. That thing is gorgeous, absolutely gorgeous. The different papers, and it has a little, like a bumped out part. It's not going to show up as beautiful as it is, but it is fabulous. But she stitched me this beautiful piece out of Thank You, Sarah Tobias. It's called The Morning of Life. The morning of life is gone, the evening shades appear, dance through the seasons, year to year, lasting friendship. And then she has A and D on here for Ann and Denise. It has a little 2022 charm, and it is gorgeous. Just gorgeous. This beautiful fabric. I don't know, is that French General? Some of y'all will know that by looking, but it's beautiful. I don't know my fabric like I should, but it is so pretty, and I cannot wait to display it. So thank you so much, Ann. And I sent you a card, and I have not talked to you yet. And the card said, if I haven't talked to you when you get this card, call me. So when you get that card, if I haven't talked to you, call me. Because it has been nuts around here. So I will show you this. This is in, because I want to show y'all where to find it because it's so pretty, and I know y'all want to stitch it now. If I can find it. It's in this book, Thank You, Sarah Tobias. I have it and have not stitched it. And it has a million beautiful things in here. Here it is. Yes. I have to turn it this way. That is so pretty, and I'm so happy to have it stitched, and I'm fixing to put it up on display. So thank you, Miss Ann, but there is some beautiful things in here. Here is this, and these, and then all these are gorgeous. And that turns into a little needle roll thing. But you could stitch any of them separately, and they are gorgeous. So, well, I guess they are stitched separately and then kind of made together. Wow. You'd never want to close it up. I just have to leave it out. But like I said, it also has 5 designs. It says inspired by antique Pennsylvania Dutch samplers. And they are gorgeous. Oh, here's the other one. For my daughter is in here. And let me tell you about, I got another something in the mail. And this is also I want to show you because this is for my daughter out of Thank You, Sarah Tobias. Now, it is, I don't think it is charted. I haven't looked at it, but when I saw it, I knew, because Frankie sent me this. Okay, there's this charted for all kind of different colors, right? But then I got this Happy Mail from Frankie this week. And this is her new color called Springtime. Look at that. Blue, green, yellow, pink. Now look at this. Blue, green, yellow, pink. It's called Springtime. And I'm thinking I'm going to stitch this with this. How beautiful is that? I love that, Frankie. So thank you, Frankie, for this. And thank you, Ann, for my beautiful Morning of Life piece. And put that, y'all. I always end up with messes everywhere, don't I? Such a fun card from Frankie. And this beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Man, I'm loving this. But I think that would be perfect for that Dear Daughter piece. Fabulous. Okay, and that was funny. I try to keep everything separated when I hear right, so I'm kind of somewhat right, y'all. I'm never completely right, but I ain't quite right, but I get close sometimes. Then I got this fun thing from Christina. Now, y'all, I have had the other one left because I had to have this. And this is her envelope. Look at this. Had these fun stickers on it. Y'all know I had to cut it out. I'm going to have to cut that out and put it on something. But the reason I had to make sure I kept this buried all week, She sent this fabulous project bag. This, I've got a card in here somewhere. Well, Christina's had a card in it that I've managed to lose because I had to keep everything buried up. Maybe I stuck it inside the book. She sent me this fabulous book, Sew Row by Row by Lori Holt. And y'all look at this. That is incredible. And it just literally takes you through step by step how to do these. So hopefully my skill level will get to be somewhat better. And it tells you like easy ways. I mean, this is really a cool thing. But the reason I had to keep it incredibly buried is she sent me this adorable bag that has a hedgehog on it. And y'all know, if I don't keep the hedgehogs hidden, our cow will be sneaking this out of here and I wouldn't have got to show it before she stole it. Because she'll say, Shug, can I have this? You know I need it. She needs it. And y'all, I don't know why everything looks weird and green in here today, but it looks dark and kind of greenish. So I don't know if the sun's out outside and I've got the lights on in here, but so thank you so much, Christina. Yeah, I laughed all week at trying to keep this put where, oh, there's my card. It was still in the bag. I knew there was something else in here. She sent me these adorable little yarns, charms. How cute are those? And look at this beautiful birthday card. Look at that sewing machine. I think Trixie has one of these. Y'all don't watch Trixie Tricycle. She has some beautiful sewing machines. Look at that. And then this on here, she sent me all the beautiful Noahs. Look at that. So cute. So thank you so much, Christina. I had fun, and I had even more fun trying to hide it, making sure it didn't get to the top, because boy, if she's seen that, it'd be on. Because she has needs. Then I got a package from Julie. And she also sent a package to the girls. So Julie, I've got to forward that to you, because she sent something for the girls and they had so much fun with it. But Julie's like, Ann, when you get a card from them, you done got something. How adorable is that? Look how cute. I love it. And it's funny, she says not Hallmark on the back. So funny. She made me this absolutely adorable. Look, that is out of a Prairie Schooler, and she's so good that she sent me which one it's out of somewhere. I got it here somewhere. It said, here's Padme in the middle of everything, trying to get in the way. Here it is. Because she knew somebody would ask. She's so good. It's number 178, Prairie Schooler Bunnies. And so she just took that guy and made him into a pin pillow. So he's out of number 178. Hey, Patty. You want to say hi to everybody? Can you say hi, Patty? Can you say hi, Patty? Hi, Patty. Hi, Patty. What you do? What you do? Did you need some attention? Huh? Did you need some attention, Patty? Huh? She said, yes, I did. Yes, I did. She's probably jealous because Kat was here yesterday and Aria was here the day before, so she's been feeling like neglected. So she sent me this adorable pillow. I can't wait. I'm gonna put him right back here. But like I said, I don't let myself display anything until I get this on it. And she sent me this, and now this is a drivable from my house at Round Top, and yes, I do love pie. Round Top is drivable from my house, and they have a big antique market twice a year, and I've always intended to go when it's not market time because I get freaked out when it's too crowded. Patty, really? Really? That was some shampoo. I'm finna show y'all in a minute. Hey, shh, go on now. Happy Easter and birthday. And look at this thing. So cute. This floss bling. Cutest floss bling ever. It's got a 2022 and a cupcake and a little egg. How adorable is that? I love it. Hey, baby, why don't you get in your chair down there? Can you get down there in your chair? No? You can't get down? Okay, well, I guess we need some more loving for a minute. Yeah? Can you say hi? Can you say hi, Patty? Can you say hi? Huh? No? You gonna play hard to get? Yeah? Yeah? Can you go somewhere else, naughty girl? Hmm? Get down. Get down and get in your chair right here. You always get right there in your chair. Get up in your chair. She don't care about me, what I want. And then this, and she always says the funniest things. Like, it's not perfect, it's made with love or something. I'm like, you're so silly. This is fabulous. Look at those little bunnies. I love it. And I'm going to put a 2022 charm on here because this is one of the years when the second time in my life, Easter has fell on my birthday, and I'm so excited about it. I am there for it. I love it. So thank you so much, Julie. And she sent the girls some presents, and I need to send you the picture of them opening them. I sent them home with their mama when she came by. And then she sent me this. We talked about trying to find another long piece for our, oh my gosh, now Patty's got a piece of hair on me. It's tickling me. Our Little House Needleworks ABCs. And there's the needlework one and some other ones, but she is so smart. She took this pattern. We were talking about what other ones to use. But she took this pattern that her sister found, and it is, hey, you can't knock that over, Patty. She says, watch me. It works. I can't remember what she said the name of this one was. And I know it says it right here in front of my face, but it's still a Little House Needleworks. But look at how smart she is. She took it and changed it all along. She did fabulous, and I love it. Patty, really? You got to be right here? Yes, she does. Oh, look, Patty, the hummingbirds are out there. You don't want to go look at the hummingbirds? No. But I love this, Julie. I think you did it genius. Genius. And that is, and your board is beautiful, too. I love it with your beads around it. Did you buy that, or did you make that one? That one's fabulous. Patty. Patty is very needy today, evidently. Okay, can we work together here, maybe? We work together for the good of mankind. And then I got a package from Holly. And holy moly. Yeah, I think I have a cake. I think I have a... Patty, hey, you're not supposed to be over there. Get down. Get down. Get down, Patty. Come on, get down. No, no. Come on. Hey, no, no. Get down. Come on. Come on, you're going to make a mess. See? There you go. I know that was me, not you, but you're not supposed to get over there, and you know it. I don't know why you're so needy today. What's going on with this? Good grief. But she sent a bag of goodness here, and they are some of the cutest patterns. She sent me this fabulous card. Cute little Snoopy on there. And so I'd also need to say right here, Diane, be sure that I have your address. I think I have it in email because one of the things in here is another skinny cat, Bittersweet Sampler. So there's one of those. There are these fabulous little, all the Tiny Modernist Biscornus are so cute. Oh, this is another one I wanted to show because I thought this would also be cute using Frankie's thread. It is Postcards from the Heart by Summerhouse Stitchworks. It looks like, I mean, it's a little sandcastle like this on the beach, but if you stitched it with with Frankie's thread, it would be a beautiful little princess castle for a sweet little girl, or for, you know, you if you have your princess castles. Patty, see? Boy, she's something else. Just tons and tons of things. So all these will be shares and stuff. There's so many of them. Look at this guy. I've never seen this guy. He's so cute. And this July. Adorable. And then there's some little kits. So these will be all, and this guy's so pretty. This is a black swan design. Look at him. He's so pretty. This is some Little House Needleworks and Country Cottage Needleworks. But this is the one, oh, okay. I knew I had it here somewhere that I wanted to, golly, all these are so cute, y'all. And so like I said, these will be future shares and things. But this one is a Lindy Stitches. And I love it. Count your blessings, count them one by one. This, I love this. If people did this more, we'd be in a different place in the world, right? I'm just saying. So thank you so much, Holly, because this will make, not only did it make me so happy, but it'll make so many people happy in the future. Oh, and the parrot one. Oh, so cute. Because these will all be shared on and passed out and all. So these will be all kind of fun things. So I got that package, and then let's see here, I've got last two. I know y'all are thinking, really, girl? This is the sweetest thing. This is from Jenny, the beautiful sunflower card with the painted bunting. We do have those here. They're very elusive. I had them at my other house. I had a pair that nested behind the house, but they're just super hard to catch an eye on. They are so hard to see, but I love them so much. And she sent me this beautiful little Texas kit, which I say kit, but it's a charm and a chart. Charm and a chart behind it, and it's a Texas. And the charm is a longhorn. It's so cute. My friends have registered longhorns that they raise. And of course, you know, you're either, I mean, I love to watch a longhorn. Everybody will tell you they love to watch the longhorn, but not the world's most easy cattle to deal with. So they have those longhorns, and they get them caught in the hay rings and things. So I love them. I love to watch them. They used to be at the house on the way to our other house. There was a pasture of them there. There's some over by my sister's house, but like I said, Dee and Eric have registered ones that they're raising. So this is the cutest thing. And when I stitch it, Dee will probably want to steal it, and I probably should just stitch it and give it to her. She said they got to go to Houston one time. Houston is a beautiful city. It has a beautiful arts district. You're close to the beach. It has all kinds of food. I think it's one of the most culturally diverse areas in the U.S. So if you ever get the chance to go to Houston, it is definitely worth a trip. But then she sent me this, and I cannot wait. I'm gonna set it in there with all my cardinal stitches are in my room. Look at this. How sweet is he? So I'm gonna cover up her address, but there. But that's, I put y'all's name on things when y'all send them to me. I try to mark them so I'll always know who sent them. But isn't he the cutest little chubby little thing? I love him. So thank you so much, Jenny. So sweet. I cannot wait to sit him in there. Like I said, I don't ever do anything till after I show them and write the thank you note because I have a fear. And then Krista was so sweet helping me with the Miss Margaret Ann Rollo. So she sent the first one on, and the second one has been sent to the person who it was to go to. So here we have, she sent me these, and they are beautiful. So there is one to share and one to stitch, and I will probably stitch all these miniature ones. They are fabulous. This is Krista Kramer from Just Stitching Along. This is her Miss Mary Barker, 1830. Look at those parrots. I assume they're parrots. I'm gonna call them parrots. I don't know, parrots, our parrots don't have beak like that, I don't guess, but I don't know, I'm gonna call it a parrot. But this is beautiful. And all the birds, it's got a little donkey over here. There's a little donkey. I mean, this is the cutest thing. And she tells you the little story on the back and about some of the stitches and then the colors and things. And here's an example where you could just pull a piece out if you wanted to stitch it and put it on a card to somebody, or a scissor fob or something just as a gift. That would be a beautiful gift. But this is Miss Mary Barker. She's a beauty. This is Miss Sarah Lockhart. I love her. Look at that red and green. Y'all know I can't hardly pass this up. And then it's got that row of Eyelet alphabets and the dogs and a little berry bowl on the bottom. But she is Miss Sarah Lockhart, 1845. And here is, I'm gonna try to get it to focus on Krista's Etsy right there. Her Etsy is just Stitching Along X. That's her Etsy shop right there. And all these are available through her. It's gorgeous. And then she sent the Redwork Sampler. And this is TGA Redwork Sampler. Oh my gosh. I don't know if I could love this anymore. It's gorgeous. It's called TGA Redwork Sampler. It is a reproduction from, what does it say, the 1880s to the 1890s. But it is beautiful, beautiful. And she was generous enough to send these. So thank you so much, Krista. And then Frankie has, she and Frankie will be our shares this week. I will try to hurry and go through, oh my gosh, and I didn't do. Okay, I know I forgot something. I didn't do name draws for last week's. I'll do them and put them in the drop down. Good grief. Nothing wrong with me. Okay. Oh my gosh, I am blabbing on this morning. Y'all are always nice about that. But Stitch Party of One says that she got Carefree Curl Liquid Gold Activator. And that to help with your little crazy baby hairs, because I have so many baby hairs. Some people say their gray hair just gets, mine doesn't have, it's not too, like, it's not really super bad kinky, but it, in places, you know, some people's like say the gray will be frizzled. That's what they call it. Their gray will get frizzled. But mine doesn't do that too bad. It gets, mine, I just have so many baby hairs all the time. It's like kooky, like this. So I will definitely be looking for that because I can use some help on that front. And she said, I was laughing because she said she's allergic to everything. And when Keely was a baby and he had to get those ears put in, those tubes put in his ears, not ears put in, he had ears. They just didn't drain well. He had to get those tubes put in when he was 9 months old. And y'all, that doctor had, like she was allergic to everything. And so when you called to make the appointment, she was a fabulous doctor. But her office people would tell you, no deodorant, no makeup, no lotion, no hair products, no cologne. I wanted to die the whole time, every time you'd have to go, because and you're not alone. Everybody sitting out there in the lobby looked like a bunch of bag ladies. I mean, think about that. Everything you wear, no hairspray, no hair gel, no cologne, no makeup. Now, y'all, it was rough. It was rough times. Oh, and here's Chris's cute card. Look at those little kitties. I love it. It's one of those where they put them in the Monet painting. It's fabulous. So, it made me think about that when he said you were allergic to everything, because every time we'd have to take him in, and when he had to go for his surgery, because she came and talked to you afterward, so then you had to go to the hospital looking like a rag bag. It was, because some people go around with no makeup and you feel fine with it, but if you're used to having makeup and hair and stuff done and you don't, you feel ragged. I do. Some people maybe don't, but I feel like ragged, like crazy ragged. And so the whole time it was just so stressful for me. It was stressful having to take him and have his surgery. It was stressful looking like a wreck the whole time. Woo. But when you said that, it made me think of her because she was allergic to everything. And her office would tell you, you will be sent away. You will be turned away, because hers was really bad. She had reactive airway disease. And so she had to be super careful when she was around any kind of products and smells and things like this. So But when you said you were allergic to everything, it made me think of Dr. Duncan. So thank you for making me think about that. And Cece says her mama used to say, if you look good, you'll feel good, and you'll do good. And I think that's how I always felt at Dr. Duncan's office. Like, I didn't look good, so I didn't feel good. So I certainly wasn't going to do good because I'm embarrassed. I want to crawl into the chair the whole time. Sherry, I can't believe you're back in the hospital again. I did send your email, and she said her son says she's supposed to rest, so he'll only bring her one stitching project. And you know, you get tired of stitching on that one thing you want to change, especially if you're stuck in the bed and you can't do anything else. So we're gonna try to sneak some stuff in, Sherry. I emailed you. We're gonna get around this. And Chris, happy yester birthday. She said she found the patriotic barn. She thought they were so cute too. And what do I have? Oh, I've written two things together, run them together. She has a full-time job, mom, grandma, dog walker, besides her full-time job, and cooks and cleans at her own house and everything, and then gets up and does CrossFit. Chris, you're killing it, girl. I used to have a friend, Bert, God rest his soul. He would say, if everybody who wasn't skinny would follow around the people who was skinny, they'd get skinny. I don't know if that's true or not. Now, if you kept up with Bert, you'd probably be dead because he went full throttle, 24/7, 365, never slowed down. And, but when you said that, it made me think of, man, if I just followed Chris around, I'd probably be skinny as a stick. That is a lot of stuff. So you're killing it, girl. I'm proud of you. That is a lot. Lenore, we were talking about the stitch pieces, finding them last week, and I was so excited. And when I see somebody's, you know, when you see them in the store or anything, I do try. I mean, it makes me sad. It makes me so sad. She was talking about they were stuck in a shed, like, and the people didn't want them in the house. They were their grannies, and they didn't. The younger family had moved in, and the granny wasn't there anymore, and they didn't want them hung in the house. It's just sad. Find somebody to give them to. Don't just discard them. Tina, Maypearl is a little gym, a tiny gym, but it is growing fast. It will not be a tiny gym long because there's so many people moving in there. And it's just crazy how fast it's growing, but it was fabulous. She said she loved it when I said Namestown. And of course, the one you always have to mention is Mexia. M-E-X-I-A. It's Mexia, and it's fabulous. You know, there's jokes about it and everything, but it's another one that you have to love the name of, and it's a tiny little fun place. Michelle, I have not watched it, but I saw that Is It Cake advertised, and it's like two bowling balls sitting there, and one's a bowling ball and one's a cake. That's crazy to me. Crazy to me that they can do that just like that perfect. I hope they taste good. A girl I went to school with, Debbie, we always called her Red. She does beautiful cakes, just crazy, like designer bags and shoes and all this kind of stuff. It's nuts. Another person I went to school, the guy does cakes. And he doesn't do as many shaped ones and things like Debbie does, but his are so good. He did, I think, Kimi and Arya's first birthday cakes. They were so yummy. Let me see what else I've got here. Oh, yeah. Daleen, we're starting a group called Stitchers, Not Starters. Because I thought I was the only one too. She said she's the one that does not like starting. Starting is the worst part of a stitch. Getting everything together and getting it measured out, that's the worst part. So Daleen and I are Stitchers, Not Starters. So I think we should start us a little club. And if the Stitchers, Not Starters got hooked up with the starters, the people that like to start more than they like to stitch, then we could conquer the world, I'm pretty sure. Olga, I had to tell you that your last name's Brummett, and I've only known one other person named Brummett ever. And when I was a freshman, I had the biggest crush on him. Oh my gosh. He was an ag with me. His name was Doyle. Had a huge crush on him. I thought he was so handsome. But when I saw your name, Brummett, it made me think about Doyle, and I hadn't thought about him since, I don't know, I guess my freshman year in high school. So thanks for that. Teresa, I used the Alpecin when I started growing it out, that caffeine shampoo. But I do use like this. This is the L'Oreal brand. I have, I think Germac is the other brand I have. And they're just grocery store ones, but it's one kind of a purple shampoo. there we go. Anything that says purple. And I don't use it as much in the winter, maybe like once a week, but I use it in the summer because I am afraid these pieces that are super white will turn green if I don't, because I swim every day. And you know, the blonde haired kids always be hair turning gray if they don't get all the chlorine out. Do y'all know that when y'all are little kids? If you don't wash your chlorine out of your hair, it can turn your hair green. Yeah, and it's a thing. So I have a fear of my hair turning green, and then I really would look like a sea hag. And so then I'm like, oh my gosh. So this is something that I use mainly, is this something like this, but especially in the summer. I use it about once a week in the winter, if I remember to. But, and I tried to get to where I wash my hair about every 6 days or so. So I don't guess in the winter I even do it once a week. So I guess maybe once every other week. That was the hardest thing. That was like, I don't know, quitting smoking, I think, was trying to get to where I didn't wash my hair every day. That was the hardest thing ever, for me at least. Okay, Kathy, I'm sending all the strength for sugar withdrawals because that is real. She's starting to break away from sugar, and she said she's given up her daily Dr. Pepper. Whew, that's hard. Dr. Pepper's good. I gave up Dr. Pepper a couple years back, and man, do you miss it. Do you miss it? There's nothing as good as a Dr. Pepper. But now they're like crazy sweet tasting to me, and it makes me sad. But she said in the morning she's changed juice to try to cut down on her sugar, but still get some flavor. She puts a 1/4 cup of juice and ice, and then she fills it up with sparkling water. So that's like a really good idea. So if any of y'all are trying to do that, I try to do that myself. Catherine, I'm watching for your baby Jesus and your Santa. And Marsha was looking for it. So I grabbed him up here again because I wrote it on the back. He's called Kneeling Santa. And I don't know where you can buy just his pattern, but it's in this book. The Cross Stitch and Country Crafts magazines by Better Homes and Gardens back in the day. The November-December 85 issue. It's what he was in. I'll hold it there a minute. So the November-December 1985 Better Homes and Gardens, the Cross Stitch and Country Crafts magazine is what he is out of. And I love stitching it for him. Several of y'all said, Catherine said she would try to remember to put hers up on Instagram. But I love stitching him for my mom, and I love that I found him because I was sweating it. Carla B, I hate that. She said she was so happy that I knew like so much about my family's history. I did not realize that. She said the Hungarian side of her family, when the communists took over Hungary, all the records got destroyed. So like she doesn't even know the name of her great-grandparents. So that's awful. So Helen, I am so sorry for that. That is, I had never realized that kind of things happen. And Carla, I'll be praying for you. I know, I can't imagine what you're going through. I know it must be so hard. She lost her husband in January after 51.5 years. So that is a long time, Carla, to be with somebody and then have to make that adjustment. So anyway, you're not far. Holler sometime if you're doing something. Maybe we can meet up at the shop or something, okay? But I'm worried about you because that's a big adjustment. Anybody, y'all, please, if you are struggling, reach out to somebody. I know there's some great grief groups around here. I know people that have used them, and it has made all the difference. So if you do feel like, and you know what, maybe just try one out, even if you don't feel like it might help. Grief groups are great because literally been there, done that. They've been there, and they can kind of talk you through. And that way you don't get blindsided, because grief has so many layers to it, and you just don't realize sometimes that the next gut punch is coming because you just got your jaw broke by the layer of grief before that. So just, and you know, that's hard. So y'all remember, there's no shame in trying to reach out to somebody and get some help. And Too Much Charles, I agree with you. Do unto others as you would have them do unto you. If we had done that, if we would do that, y'all, we would not be having any of the problems we had. If you would always treat somebody the way you'd like to be treated, I am a firm believer that we wouldn't have any of these issues. So the next time you want to snap somebody's head off, or like my husband wanted to killed the little kid in the drive-through line. And y'all, it was funny because he said to him, and y'all know in Texas we love a Whataburger, right? We love Whataburger. He orders the Whataburger, and the kid didn't read it back to him. They usually do, and he didn't, but you know, everybody's short-handed, so then he pulls up. So then he gets there and pays, and the kid starts handing the stuff out, and he goes, hey, this isn't what I ordered. And the kid says, yes, it is. And he said, no, really, it isn't what I ordered. And he said, sir, then you need to listen when somebody reads it back to you so that you can tell them to change it, because right here it says that that's what you ordered. I was sitting over there in the seat. I'm going, be nice, be nice, be nice, be nice. Because I knew he was finna snatch that kid through the window. He said, I'm not going to scream at you because my wife is sitting over here saying I can't. But the person who took my order didn't read it back to me, or I would have said. So don't tell me to pay attention. And don't tell me to listen when somebody reads it back if they don't read it back. I'm of the opinion it's okay to say something, but you could just say it nicer. See, because if it had been me, I'd have said, well, see here, the problem with that is somebody didn't read it back to me. And since the line is wrapped around this place, I didn't say, hey, you didn't read my order back. So here we go. But James Williams, he don't go to that school, or he didn't. He should have. And Maxwell Studio 19 Shannon, yes, huge gatherings used to be a thing. We used to have like family reunions and get together with my papaws, so my grandpa's brothers, kids, and their kids. I mean, huge gatherings. And people, I don't know, we don't do that anymore, which in some ways I'm kind of okay with. But I do miss it. I do miss it. I do not like that things used to be kind of expected, that you had to do this, or you had to do that. But I do miss that kind of connection with extended. Okay, and Stephen, I'm going to go look for it. I thought I meant to listen to it, but Cooking Breakfast for the One I Love song. He said like that about talking about husband pleasing on the can of pork and beans. Not pork and beans. Ugh. My daddy loves pork and beans. On the can of cowboy beans, ranch style beans. He said there's a song from, I think, the 30s. He said Cooking Breakfast for the One I Love, and I've got to go find it, listen to that, because that is fabulous. Fabulous. Okay, now if I can find this. Frankie sent 2 shares, and then we will do, oh my gosh, Patty made a mess. I had a mess, and now Patty done made it a bigger mess over here. Frankie sent a Scandinavian tulips. I'm fixing to show it. Well, I was if I could type. Oh, y'all. The computer and I cannot be friends sometimes. Between my typing, oh Lord, have merciful goodness. Nobody wants to enable dictation. There are 9 million easier ways to do this, but of course, I always have the hardest way. Come on, you can do it. Sorry, y'all. Oh my gosh. I don't know why this is taking so long. Here it goes. Yes. Holy mackerel. Y'all, it is not loading the picture. Okay, we will do these next week then because they're just going too long. I tried to print them, but my print always looks so bad. So we will do 2 of Krista's this week. We will do Miss Sarah Lockhart and the Redwork Sampler. Yeah, that way. Hey, there we go. These are by Krista at Just Stitching Along. So if we've got Miss Sarah Lockhart, so if you do red work, make sure you use the word red. Tell me if you like red work or not, but make sure you have the word red in there, because red will be the key word for this one if you're interested in this one. And then in Miss Sarah Lockhart, use the word sampler. Let me know if you stitched a sampler before. So red and sampler will be our shares this week, and then I will do the drawing and put the drop down, because last week's were ice cream pie and garden, so I'll do those and put them in the drop down. I've gone on way too long, so sorry y'all, but I'll get off here and get it uploaded. I hope you have a happy Friday and a good weekend and enjoy your stitching. Bye.